All right. So today you've already done. I've read the article to you, Oregon, Christine Oregon's article. Today it's just a matter of working on questions. I'm just going to kind of go through real quick and share my screen with you real quick. And so there are kind of the questions there. You just click on the article questions. There are about 8 questions, and just like the Franklin questions, you do have to define two terms this time, and fairly easy to define. That's the first question, and then find and answer the answers to the second questions, and it's going to come up right there. And now, okay. So we know it's slow. There we go. I want you to go back through the article. What is success? What writing technique did Oregon use here, and what is its effect? That whole paragraph ends with a certain punctuation, a very distinct punctuation mark, not an exclamation mark, and you'll know what it as soon as you see that paragraph. So that's how she starts it. So that's the opening paragraph. What is its effect? What does it do for the reader? So I did want to point that out. Consider the following quotation based on what you've read. Say whether or not the quote is different or similar from Oregon's viewpoint. And this is not in the article, but it's someone else's viewpoint. And Kelly Kim says this: success is about creating benefit for all and enjoying the process. If you focus on this and adopt this definition, success is yours. So what does that have to do with Oregon's article? Is it similar? Is it different? So you're working through things like that. Don't forget to share this with me. Put your last name in the title up there once you share it. So basically it's your copy. So yeah, make a copy and then put your last name up there in the title. And then when you share it with me, make sure that you give me editing rights. So that's important. All right, so that's what we're working on today. If you finish this, if you finish early, I'm going to go back to here. The next assignment is compare and contrast. So we're all the time making comparisons. That's just what we do. And does he look better than I do? How am I dressing? Just corny stuff like that. But we also do it with our writing. We do it with our TV shows. We do it on our social media. We're making comparison. We're always doing that. All right. So if you finish early those questions in the next assignment, you will need to return. You have to pull up Franklin's autobiography thing that we did, those 13 virtues, and then Christine's blog, this article on what the new definition of success. So you'll use both of these, and you're going to complete a Venn diagram. Everybody knows what a Venn diagram is, right? So it's going to be basically, you're going to give similarities and differences between the two. So, and it's a Jamboard, so make sure that, again, that I can edit it. You're going to have to make a copy of the Jamboard that comes out, and this is it here. And I should have brought it up earlier, I just didn't. So, and of course, the link is not coming up very fast this time of day. I really think it's about probably my computer needs a good scrubbing or something. I don't know. We'll figure it out. I have a backup, but I'm scared to do anything to it right now. It's right in the middle of a semester, right? Because everything is right there. We've got the camera stuff going on, and but it's set up. The Venn diagram is set up so that you'll be able to see one side is Franklin, one side is Oregon. You can see that right there. And what I'm going to ask you guys to do, or what are the similarities? There are more similarities that you've put in the middle than anything else. One actually defines success, and the other doesn't necessarily define success, but we know that he is, like you guys, when you set your picture or your person out, you kind of define success by just introducing that person. The guy from what am I thinking of? Tesla, Elon Musk. That was one of the guys that was mentioned. When you say Elon Musk and about his efforts to get where he is, that is defining success without writing a definition of it. Franklin does that with his 13 virtues. He says, I want to be morally perfect, and he fails at it, but it's him defining success by working through goals or working through different things. So it's just comparing, contrasting 18th century, 1700s and something, 17. He was 20 years old when he did that. The autobiography was what, 1780? I can't remember now. And then Christine Organ, which is 21st century. It's just kind of comparing their views of success. So that's what you'll be working on if you finish early today on this question. So let's work on the questions. If you have any questions for me while you're doing that, because you know I'm going to want you to use examples from the text, ask me. And if you guys are at home, email me, and I'll email you back as quick as I can. It might not be right away, so keep that in mind.